Oh, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. It's been quite an interesting weekend. And again, for me, for the weekend's a time to go back, do some research, to take some time off, and to really get back into the reason I want to do this channel is just to educate and have discussions and get a feel for the whole crypto market, but mainly to educate people. Not here to push anything, not here to sell anything, but to, again, to help educate, because that's what this whole crypto community is about, is explaining things to people so they understand the value and the future with all cryptocurrencies, not just besides Shiba Inu and all the crap coins out there, but they have to understand the value going forward. That's what I talk to you today, because with all of the crypto, there's a lot to learn. And to continue along with that, just along with my last video, I talked about China Loopring and the Chinese digital currency and how it's basically for the Chinese economy, it's going to be this huge bridge, and it's going to be pretty much just rolled out. They already have a good solid foundation for this, because right now what we're seeing right now with GameStop, Loopring, now with AMP and Flexa, is similar to what they already have over in China. The foundation is already over there for China because how the payment system already works, it's already there. They already have a lot of the back end servers and a lot of that. And then what they're mainly worried about is the front end, and that's the people. The people, of course, will fall in line, and it's not going to be a huge shock as in other Western countries like Africa and Europe, where there's going to be huge pushback for this huge switch because of the financial institutions will, again, and my just opinion, have a huge fight over this. Because, of course, it comes down to making money. Now, I want to get into this talk real quick about AMP and Flex and what are they. This is quick, explain me like I'm 5. This is the beginning, explain me like I'm 5, then I'll go to a farther down intermediate kind of description about this. But AMP is basically a digital token, all right? And it is a collateral token, all right? Every cryptocurrency token is used for a different purpose. Most cryptocurrencies takes minutes or hours to complete a payment. If you're aware of that, it's frustrating. But now through AMP and the Flex network, you can make use of your funds right away without waiting for authorization. Now, Flex is a merchant payment network. It's designed to enable universal acceptance of the digital assets, okay? Whenever you go to a store and you buy goods and services, they're basically authorized instantly, in-store and online without fraud, and basically cost less than the Visa and MasterCard charges right now. And that's fantastic because there's no risk of chargeback, there's no risk of fraud, and it works with the existing systems that are already in the stores.
Absolutely. Now I'm using a Flexa payment, and do you have a scan? Oh, it's a code?
Scan right there.
No. Can you just scan the code for me? So that's how I'm gonna pay.
That doesn't be on credit card?
Yes. It's like a gift card, pretty much.
Gift card?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let me just enter the amount here.
And there you go.
That's huge, all right? Another key aspect of this is if you think about other countries going and trying to learn to set up a crypto network, they have to find out a system. Is this going to work in our country with our existing systems? Instead of buying all new hardware and setting up all new software, nope, it's already programmed in to develop and work with the existing systems that are already online. That is huge. Now, another aspect of this is crypto staking. All right, if you're familiar with staking, by staking, you help to make sure the payments can be settled on this Flexa network, and also you're helping to get your AMP rewards for staking your coins. This helps a lot, and a lot of people do this. They do buy a lot of AMP tokens, they hold them, and they stake them to get the AMP rewards. It is a very cheap coin, 6 cents, 5-6 cents. Been watching it for a few months, up and down, and it's something good to hold. If you want to stake it, you can learn about this because I think it's a good, cheap coin, token collateral. It's going to be a very good investment for you to learn about the rewards and to see what you can do with your other cryptocurrencies. That's important. Now, to get a more in-depth explanation. Now, economically, this is important. AMP serves as a vehicle for accruing value within a collateralized network. All right? It's going to line interest, everything up, all the participants up in a line, just like in a road. It's going to basically enable all the decentralized ownership and participation on a new payment network, right? Above or below, doesn't matter, but it has the potential of basically becoming in a magnitude way more efficient than Visa and MasterCard. Imagine that. This is going to be the pushback. There are a lot of patents online with AMP right now, and we'll see how how things develop with them. But for right now, it's there. It does work. Now, there's a lot to understand about this coin and how it works, along with any other cryptocurrencies. For example, like, hey, why does not move necessarily with the markets? And why have some people bet their life savings on it? Yeah, some people have invested quite a lot of money on this. And it's important to understand for your value how this coin is going to be started off. Now, this the AMP Flexa coin started off in 2018 and it was basically renamed AMP in 2020. So you go back and learn about this, but understand your value with this, because people who are investing more in it, they're staking a lot more of it, and they understand the value and the risks that are involved. Now, AMP is not a currency. You have to understand this, so stay calm. All right, this value, it's not going to skyrocket like Loopring did back in November. All right, yet. But you have to understand, the markets change, and the value of this, if more people buy into it and more financial institutions start adding this network, yes, I do see, and of course, like anything else, the value will go up. But basically, again, it's going to provide value and collateral for any crypto transactions where they are integrated into the systems, because crypto transactions take anywhere from seconds to hours and days to get confirmed. And this is how Visa, MasterCard access your payments over a couple of days. I know this so well, and I hate using any kind of credit cards overseas. It sucks. I've had a lot of problems, especially wire transfers and a lot of things over the last 15 years. I see the future of cryptocurrency. What my focus is trying to lower my fees and get more instant transactions so I don't have to pay the middleman, and that's important. Now, with AMP and the reward structure, you're going to get rewarded with AMP, and the profit is decentralized to the liquidity providers, basically stakers, and not corporations again. Visa or MasterCard, Gemini, Lightning Network, or even Coinbase. Now, they all provide liquidity staking options at varying APR rates. So do go out there and see what different varying rates are. I'll try and find a link, and if I can post it right here, I'll post it here. If not, I'll link it down below. But yeah, it's something good to understand, because what does AMP do? Once a smart contract determines the funds in the sender's accounts, and it's going to lock another similar amount of AMP as collateral, and the merchant gets paid, and having to wait for days or hours for the transaction to get completed. It gets paid instantly. This improves liquidity for the vendor and enables multiple billing cycles with smaller capital investments. This is important. AMP eventually charges about 1% transaction fees versus 2.75 for Visa MasterCard. That's huge. Now, organizations with billions and billions of dollars of turnovers are going to benefit by up to 1.75 on their revenues, just by moving their transactions to a Flexa payment rail, and basically resulting in millions being saved in transaction costs, and also payments getting validated immediately. Happy customers buying more, saving money, happy system, happy company, profits go up, GameStop profits go up. This is important, not just for GameStop, but hopefully for AMC too. See how it works for them. Now, Flexa is not the front-end application which helps with in-store or pay with crypto. It's the back-end processing engine, okay? So AMP is a collateral token. Flex is the back-end application, so it can be integrated with most front-end wallets and POS systems. This is important. No additional hardware is required. Now, GameStop's profits last year. It's going to be interesting to see how this helps their profits and also, again, lower costs. So it's exciting with AMP and Flexa. Definitely go out there and do some more research reading. You can go to Coinbase. They do have a good learning center. It's not available in Kraken, but yeah, go out there and learn about it. Learn about staking. It's worth it, because crypto is worth your time and worth your future. So, game on.